And our next guest tonight says she has evidence that the China virus originated in the virology lab in Wuhan. She escaped from China for her own safety, and she is telling her story on where the virus came from and how the communist regime covered it up. Joining us now is Dr. Li-Meng Yan, a virologist. She worked at the Hong Kong School of Public Health. Well, good evening, and it's great to have you with us, and I salute your courage in speaking out forthrightly about what you know, and all the courage it took to flee China. So let's turn to first, what do you believe is the specific origin of that virus, and do you think it was engineered or a product of nature?
Thank you for having me. Yeah, it is the engineered one based on the nature bat coronavirus, which was found and also owned by Chinese military lab. They called it ZC45 and ZXC21. So this is the virus from the non-harmful bat virus, but after modification and become the final high contagious and lethal one, which like human very much have high affinity to human ACE receptor, ACE2 receptor.
The unusual nature of the sequence of the virus, the genetic sequence of the virus, it is. Can you think of any virus that is an analog to it, that is closest to it in the structure and the sequence of the genome?
So actually, this SARS-CoV-2 virus, they have some similar characters shared from SARS-1 virus and also from some other high lethal virus like Ebola or high pathogen, even influenza virus. These two functional parts are the ones make the SARS-CoV-2 virus so lethal and can attack human very well. We called it RBD in my paper, and receptor binding domain, and also furin cleavage site. And these two things, yes, they exist in other species of virus, but not in this type of virus. And they were modified in a very delicate way, which I explained in my paper. They basically try to remove the evidence, but still finally they leave the evidence. Their patent show who has done that.
Is there, in your judgment, any possibility whatsoever that the Chinese government, the Chinese Communist government, will ever permit international authorities to inspect and see real evidence of what happened in that laboratory and the origins of this virus?
According to my intelligence and also scientific evidence, and all based on my knowledge and my I well know the Communist Party and their structure for over 30 years because I was born in China. I can tell you the only way to find out the solution and know exactly what happened is to remove this regime and go to do research, do the investigation with all the scientists, no matter Chinese or foreign scientists who had involved, collaborated with this government to do this thing, to study it and to cover up and to make up more lies to cheat the world.
Do you believe China has a highly advanced, sophisticated biological warfare unit that has perhaps other viruses that are at its disposal?
If you mean whether they have this type of virus, what I can tell you is virologists that during experiment and project never only try one strain of the virus. And back to the decades, you can say Chinese government has pushed the scientists, encouraged them to study different type of the lethal pathogens and also search different type of the zoonotic virus like the Zhoushan bat coronavirus all over China. And then they enjoy the techniques which can place this material from this to from here to there, like playing Lego, and make it enhance the function. We call it gain the function project. So you should not believe that they only have one strain of the specific virus in their stock. There are always more choice, far more than you can expect it.
Doctor, thank you very much. We're out of time for your extraordinary story. We thank you, Dr. Li-Meng Yan.